Imagine the late 19th century, a massive storm. The scramble for Africa is tearing across the continent. European powers are carving it up, one nation after another falling to colonial rule. But in the Horn of Africa, one kingdom stands firm, a beacon of ancient history and fierce independence. Ethiopia. This is the incredible story of how Ethiopia, against all odds, crushed the modern European army and won a victory that would echo for generations. This is the story of the Battle of Adwa, Italy. A newly unified nation was desperate for its own colonial empire. They'd already grabbed a piece of the coast area and thought conquering the rest of Ethiopia would be a walk in the park. They couldn't have been more wrong. They underestimated the land, the people, and most of all, their leader, Emperor Menelik II. Menelik was a master strategist and a charismatic unifier. Alongside his brilliant wife, Empress Taito Batul, he saw the Italian threat for what it was. They launched a massive campaign to modernize their army, cleverly buying modern weapons from different European countries. But their true super weapon was unity. Menelik issued a proclamation, a call to arms that resonated in every corner of his vast empire. In an awe-inspiring display of national spirit, over 100,000 soldiers from diverse regions and ethnicities answered. They marched for weeks, even months, a great river of humanity flowing to defend their homeland. The Italian commander, Generale Oreste Baraccieri, was feeling the heat from Rome. He needed a quick, decisive victory. Cocky and relying on terrible intelligence, he made a fatal error. He ordered his troops to march into the treacherous, mountainous terrain near a town called Adwa. He split his army into 3 columns, sending them stumbling through unfamiliar valleys, completely blind to the fact that Menelik's enormous, unified army was lying in wait, hidden in the hills. On the morning of March 1st, 1896, before the sun had even risen, the trap was sprung. The Ethiopian forces, using their superior numbers and their home field advantage, unleashed a perfectly coordinated and ferocious assault. Empress Taito herself was on the battlefield, leading her personal guard and inspiring the soldiers with her courage. The Italian columns, isolated and unable to help each other, were systematically dismantled. The fighting was intense and savage. By noon, the modern well-equipped Italian army wasn't just beaten, it was annihilated, sent into a chaotic, desperate retreat. News of the Ethiopian victory at Adwa sent shockwaves around the globe. This was unheard of. An African nation had utterly defeated a European colonial power. For Italy, it was a profound national humiliation that brought down their government. But for Ethiopia, it was a moment of supreme triumph. It guaranteed their sovereignty and transformed them into a powerful symbol of resistance for oppressed people everywhere. The legacy of Adwa is immense. It fueled anti-colonial movements across Africa and among the African diaspora. Leaders from the Harlem Renaissance to the Pan-African movement looked to Ethiopia as living proof that resistance was futile. The Ethiopian flag, with its green, yellow, and red, became the ultimate symbol of African pride and independence. Its colors adopted by many new nations as they finally broke free from colonial rule decades later. The Battle of Adwa was more than just a military victory. It was a victory for the human spirit. It's a powerful testament to the idea that unity, clever leadership, and an unbreakable love for one's country can triumph over seemingly impossible odds. It's the story of a people who refused to be conquered, a nation that stood tall, and a victory that forever altered the course of history. Thank you for watching. If you found this story as inspiring as we do, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it so we can keep these vital stories alive. See you next time.